Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People's Show. Check the Post Fresco Nation. Brought to you by Nebraska Spine Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, fine folks at home, good people of planet Earth and Big Ten country and Big Red country. Is there still any reasonable chance that fall football could maybe possibly still kind of sort of, is there any chance that it could possibly happen in the Big Ten Conference? Now, I took some notes here, and this has been a roller coaster. I mean, I'm sure you've all felt like this is a roller coaster. I'll never forget. I was once terrified of flying, and one of the first flights I was ever on is to this day the worst, most turbulent flight I've ever been on. It was literally like this, okay, for about 10 straight minutes, and the freaking girls behind me who were like middle school age were like, wee, wee. I was not saying wee, wee. How'd you like my high voice, by the way? It's like I was in puberty all over again. Anyways. This has been a roller coaster ride, up and down. Football, no. When's it going to be? Is it real? Is it, is it about appearances? Is it not? Is it about pride? Yes, 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 and yes. And I don't know to half those questions. Here's the deal. My initial response when I posed said question to myself, which everyone else has been asking as well, is there any reasonable chance that there could be fall football in the Big Ten at this point? My initial response was no way. Okay. Now, the Big Ten was reportedly considering a schedule that would start Thanksgiving week, November 26th. All right, now, we're not even going to discuss how dumb this is. We're not going to waste any time on this. You could be like, oh, right after the election. Oh, what a coincidence. You could talk about a whole lot of things, but this is completely dumb and asinine, one of my favorite words. We're not even going to spend any time on that. So, but to me, I was like, man, that could be an open door right there. Again, appearances. Think about it. This is about appearances. Powerful men care about appearances. Open door. This could be an open door because if they go from the spring all the way to October, well, that doesn't look very good. Then they go to January, they can move it back to October because they're talking about starting the season in January. Now they move it to October, okay. But now they keep moving it back. Is that just me? Am I the only one that notices that? Because January is not spring, which is what they initially said. Now they're talking about November, Thanksgiving, which again is, we're not going to talk about how asinine that is. But they keep moving it back. Are they trying to open a door to where, hey, if we keep moving it back and then we gradually just start in October, hey, we're giving the people what they want and we don't look like fools and admitting that we were completely wrong on what we did to begin with. So that was my original thought. Again, powerful men don't like to admit they're wrong. It's about appearances. Now, here's the thing. If you start in October, you could, in theory, be a part of the college football playoff. January 1st, Rose Sugar Bowl is the college football playoff games. The final rankings come out in December. You could be done by them, even with the Big Ten championship game. And then January 11th is the college football playoff national championship. Now, nobody's heard anything about the Pac-12. Are they going to play football or not? Nobody cares. But the Big Ten is obviously very, very important. I say that with all humility in the world, but I was like, this could be an open door. They keep moving it back. Maybe they're eventually just going to put it there, because if they jumped all the way from spring or January to October, the appearance is, hey, we screwed up, but we don't want to admit that. So I don't know, that's my thought. Maybe it's an open door. Then, as we know, all eight Husker players have filed a lawsuit versus the Big Ten. Now, the Big Ten responded, all right? They said with a 23-page brief, and in it called this a fishing expedition that relies solely on 3 incorrect and unsupportable insertions. My thought was, well, football season is now dead again because this is starting to get just a smidge ugly. All right. Now, I do find this interesting because they've been trying to hide all this evidence. And was there a vote? Was there not? How many voted? Which way? How'd it go? August 11th, football season was postponed. Nothing, no information, no nothing. August 27th, the lawsuit is filed. August 31st, all of a sudden, we find out that there was a vote. 11 voted no. 3, Iowa, Nebraska, and Ohio State voted yes. I just find that interesting. But my thought was, man, we're dead again. It's starting to get a smidge ugly here. Again, these people have egos. They care about appearances. Then Donald Trump, whether you like him or not. Here was his tweet that he sent out just 30 minutes before I recorded this show. Donald Trump had a very productive conversation with Kevin Warren, commissioner of the Big Ten Conference, about immediately starting up Big Ten football. Would be good, great for everyone, players, fans, country, on the 1-yard line, exclamation point, and tweet. So initially, no way. There was not going to be a football season. Then I was like, oh, there's an open door. All right, then I was like, nope, it's starting to get a smidge ugly. Now it's dead again. Now, I don't know. With Donald Trump, you never know. Whether you like him or not, that's not the point of this. But it seems to me, and I hope I'm not just being hopeful. All right. I hope I'm not just being hopeful. But I do still feel like there's a glimmer of hope there's a little flicker of fire that this football season could possibly, potentially, maybe sort of kind of still happen. All right. I'm not saying it's a big, all right, or a great chance that it's going to happen, but I do still think that there is at least a small, realistic, somewhat realistic chance that this season could happen, possibly starting in October. Let me know your thoughts. Am I cuckoo crazy? All right, am I out of my mind? Or do you agree? Or do you think I'm wrong and just hope I'm right? Go big, red nose, remember to throw the bones. Thanks again to our sponsor, Nebraska Spine Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's your spine, you do not want to mess around, and experience matters. That's why you can trust the experts at Nebraska Spine Hospital, the region's only spine-specific hospital. They are the best at what they do.